I've been put in 24-hour lockdown because I inserted. I am an innocent man. I have not been found guilty of any crime. I have not committed any crime. Therefore, I cannot be held for punishment or correction, for there is nothing to punish me for nor correct me from. And as an innocent man, and in the legal system, I am to be presumed innocent until proven guilty. The only purpose for detention is to ensure that I will arrive at court on time and at the right place. That's the only reason. And yet, here I'm being held and have been held for 15 months or so, simply to make sure I get to court. But in the meantime, they want to impose all types of restrictions upon me that prevent me from preparing for my defense, prevent me from seeing and visiting with my family, that violate my rights. And now, they have gone so far as to throw me in a concrete box that's only 7 foot wide and about 11 foot long. And there's no window to the outside world. There's a little toilet sink in here, but the toilet's plugged. It's been plugged the entire time I've been here. I've asked for it to be cleared, and it has not been. I do not have a working toilet. I have no toilet paper. I have no hygiene, no soap, no washcloth, no comb, no razor, no toothbrush, no toothpaste. The water does work. I push the button, I can get 4 seconds of water out of it, or have to push it again. A little drizzle. That I go drinking fountain. I'm locked in here 24/7. Cannot get out. They're denying me my legal papers. They're denying me access to the law library or any type of research. Anyway, that's my current situation. What triggered it is over the course of time here, they've been wanting to strip search us often. And for example, when we go to court from here, they want to strip search us on the way out. Then they want to strip search us at the Marshal building. Then they want to strip search us coming back in. And a strip search entails, a full naked exposure. And they want to look in our mouth and our ears and our nose and want us to shake our hair out. But then they want us to shake our genitals in front of them, turn around and bend over and spread our butt cheeks so that they can look into our rectum. And it's very intrusive. And we feel that it's in violation of our Fourth Amendment right to be secure in our personal papers and affecting things from unreasonable search and seizure without warrants and without probable cause. And so and also they expect us to do this naked search when we visit an attorney. Or an attorney comes to visit us here at the jail, and afterwards they expect us to do this naked dance form. And we felt violated every time and over again. And we just said no more. We're not going to be violated anymore. And because we said that, then they've thrown us in this solitary confinement in this tank or whatever they call it. And to punish us, to assert that they have authority to assert their power over us. So they're going to further punish us because we said no.
Okay, that includes you, Eamon, and Ryan Payne, is that correct?
That is correct.
Anyone else that you're aware of?
Not amongst our party, no.
Okay. All right, and you recognize this is recorded?
Yes.
And that you're
will.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right. I see they don't have, if I remember right, you didn't even have the ability to write anything, or?
That's right, I do not have pen. I do have paper that I had in here. I have no pen, I have no envelope, I have no way to send a letter.
Are they delivering any mail to you?
Yes, I have been getting mail.
Okay. And the phone, what's your availability to the phone?
I have fairly decent availability to the phone as I am speaking right now. The phones have a little part that they will roll over to the door. They've got a small opening in the door. They'll stick the handset into the door, and I've got about 6 inches of the door. So I have to just hunker right here close to the door. I can reach through and dial.
Repeat the part of that on how you have to do the phone, because we've got cut in by that recording.
Sure. The phone comes to me on a little cart. They roll over to the steel door where I'm kept. There's a small port opening in the steel door. They'll put the handset through the steel door, and I can reach through and dial the numbers. But I've got about 6 inches of cord inside the door that I'm just hunkered here right close to the door whenever I speak.
Okay. Anything else that you'd like to add to this?
Yeah, hang on one second. I've got something written here. Let me go grab it. I just wanted to talk more about this innocence until proven guilty. That in America we're supposed to be considered innocent until proven guilty without a reasonable doubt, beyond a reasonable doubt, by a jury of our peers. An innocent man retains all of his rights. He does not, just simply because he's thrown in jail does not mean his rights are gone. An innocent man must be treated as such. And innocent men are not caged in pens like beasts. Innocent men are not chained or cuffed. Innocent men do not have to can speak to each other with mutual respect, face to face, not through closed doors. Innocent men are not subjects to one another. Innocent men are not slaves to one another. Innocent men are not compelled into involuntary association. Innocent men have inalienable rights that are granted by God and not government. Government is not the arbiter of rights. Inalienable meaning that they cannot be alienated or taken away. Innocent men are not stripped naked in front of other men. Innocent men are not kept from their wives and their children. Innocent men are not treated like animals thrown in a cage to be peered at through a glass, like a fish in a tank. No, the innocent until proven guilty doesn't exist in America. Everyone claims that it does. It's just a word that is forgotten. It's a terminology the court uses to presume that they're treating us fairly, and it's not. When we go to court, they put us in nice clothes, and so the jury makes the jury believe that we are being treated innocent, that it's just a puppet show. As soon as we're taken back outside, we're put back into our jail clothes, thrown back into a cell, and not treated in any element of innocence at all. Treated as guilty. I just want to tell everybody that I am innocent. I have not committed any crime. I have stood up for my rights, for the liberties and freedom of America, and yet I am being punished because of it. This is not what our founding fathers intended. I want to make note that our founding fathers felt it was important to protect men, and this is the reason that the Constitution was written, is to organize a government that would protect the rights of men, and most particularly the Bill of Rights. Bill of Rights, the first 10 amendments to the Constitution for the United States, more than half of the first 10 have to do with how a person who is accused of crime is treated. I find that really interesting, that with the foundations of our government, they are most concerned about how a person who is accused of crime is to be treated. And half of the first 10 amendments have to deal with the rights of the accused. And most particularly, the right to a speedy trial. Our founding fathers in the 6th Amendment said, in all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a fair and speedy trial by a jury of the state. Now, I find that interesting that they say enjoy. What does it mean to enjoy a speedy trial? Speedy means to be, if you're going to accuse me, then let's get this done quickly so it doesn't drag on for months and years. Speedy is supposed to be an enjoyment. Speedy, that right to a speedy trial belongs to the accused. That's me. It does not belong to Congress. It does not belong to the people at large. It does not belong to the prosecutor. It does not belong to the court. It says the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy trial. That right belongs to me. That right belongs to those who are accused of crime. Our founding fathers, I believe, had experienced some of these same things of Great Britain dragging trials on forever, holding men in jail for long periods of time, without being any conviction, without any conviction. And they wanted to make sure that that very thing did not happen. And yet here in America, it's happening again. I have been in jail now for 15 months, and I am not guilty. I am just as innocent as you are. Whoever is listening to this, I am as innocent as every one of you. And yet I am being punished as though I were guilty. And I've been denied bail. Our founding fathers wrote in the 8th Amendment that excessive bail shall not be required. What more excessive bail is there than no bail at all, because it cannot be met? And yet they have denied me an opportunity to be free until they can convict me. And they will not be able to convict me because I am not guilty. But until they do, they cannot hold me legally, and yet here I am. Anyway, the atrocities of our government are terrible. Our founding fathers in the Declaration of Independence spoke about the atrocities of the king and the English government upon them. And they questioned them and addressed them and asked for relief. And at every time they asked, the only thing the government did was added increased injuries. And that's what our government is now doing to people. The more I ask for relief, the more punishment they place upon me. The more I ask for my right to be honored, the harder they tighten the screws down upon me. And that's why I'm in this small box locked down 24/7 right now. Because I ask for my right to be honored, and they say, no, we will assert our power over you. And we'll show you that we're more powerful than you, because we're going to throw you in a worse condition. And they keep tightening those screws down every time we petition for our right to be honored. This is not what America is meant to be. We are supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'm afraid that we are not brave. Because if we were brave, we would stand up against this and say, no, no, no. So I ask you, America, to wake up. Wake up, America, and start being brave again. And let's bring back our freedom and stop causing so much harm to those who are accused. Mine is just one story. I talk to so many people in here that have similar stories of how they are being accused wrongfully and convicted wrongfully. And there's a whole industry around this prison system that many people are making money. The prisoners in America are the new slaves. I am a slave because this system, the lawyers, the judges, the jailers, they're making money because of those who they accuse. They're making money off of me. I am the new slave. And it's terrible to think about. And yet that is what is happening.
That's for sure.
Those who are paying the bill are the taxpayer people, and they don't even realize it. But all of this industry is making money off the taxpayers. In fact, I would like to make mention that they accused us in Oregon and tried us up there. And I do know that and I learned this from my standby counsel up there, standby attorney, who is an officer of the court, and so they have knowledge of these things. But the government allocated $100 million to that case. $100 million. And that does not include the time to, that they spent in addition to that, the jailing. That was just for the trial. That's what they spent on the lawyers and the judges and the courtroom and the marshal. And down here in this trial in Nevada, I hear that it's even more. I don't know how much more. This is the amount of money that they're wasting while we're just trying to stand up for our rights and trying to maintain our freedom. The government is working the populace for over $100 million in one case and $100 million in the other. And yet we have a national debt that's extremely high, and we're just adding to it. Who's taking that money home? It's the lawyers, the prosecutors, the attorney, the defense attorneys also, and the judges. They're taking that money home, putting it in their pocket. Jailers also.
Okay, you have a hearing today. Are you going to be able to go to that?
No. I don't know that I had a hearing, but when they take us out of here to go to,
Yes, 1 minute remaining.
they usually take us out of here about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm obviously still here. So.
Give a quick rundown for what's left of the time regarding your trouble getting documents and legal mail and stuff in and out.
Yeah, that's further violation of the Fifth Amendment, which my due process allows to be able to deal with the court. But this facility prevents me from getting documents in and out. They're blocking, communication. Counselors, those who I want to counsel with concerning legal matters. In fact, this phone call itself will be recorded by them. I don't have access to the email or to anything of the sort. My mail has gone through. They look.
Your time is up.